Hi everyone. Let's go ahead and get started with the data analysis with Pandas. Pandas is considered as the most popular programming language for the data science work. In fact, it is not a programming language, it is a tool used in the Python to handle the data. So you can handle the one-dimensional, two-dimensional and three-dimensional data with the Pandas. It's very much efficient and very easy to use. It provides a tool to read and write the data. You can read the CSV, Excel, TSV or fixed width size data, and you can write the files of the similar types there. You can also work with the MySQL and the JSON. That means you can read the database directly into the Pandas data frame, and you can write the Pandas data frame directly to the MySQL database as well. With the help of the Pandas, you can perform a variety of operations on the dataset itself, like you can get the subset of the data frame, you can do the slicing, filtering, merging, joining, group by, reordering, reshaping operation. All these operations are available for the Pandas there. And in coming lectures, one by one, we will be doing all of these in the Pandas. You can also do the data pre-processing with the Pandas, like missing value imputation, or you can say that the missing value handling, outliers removal, filling the missing value. All these you can do with the Pandas there. Pandas can handle a various type of the data, like it can handle integer, float, string, list, dictionary, or whatever the data types you give to the Pandas. It can handle all those type of the data. There are three main data structure in the Pandas. First is the series, which is a one-dimensional array. And another one is the data frame, that is the two-dimensional. So in the data frame, you will be having a list of columns and rows. And there is the panel. So the panel is a three-dimensional data vectors. But for most of the our task, we will be doing series and data frame analysis for our course. All right, let's go ahead and import the Pandas here. It's very much simple. Import Pandas as PD. So with this, you can import here a Pandas as a PD. Then we are going to first take series, that is the one-dimensional array. A one-dimensional array is a single dimension vector. So for now, I'm just gonna create here a flavors. I say here a flavors is equal to mango. All right, I'm gonna just create here a list, and then based on this list, I'll create a Pandas series there. I have mangoes, I have here a cherry, and then I have here a chocolate. These are the flavors, and based on these flavors, I need to create here a Pandas series. It's very simple. You can simply do pd dot series, and in this you need to pass here this one-dimensional list. So it is flavors here. All right, now you see there, this is created a series, and the data types in between this series is object. So the object is like string or any other type. So basically it is not integer, it is not boolean, it is not a float, it is kind of the object there. This object sometimes or mostly it is a string object, or if it is any other type of object, then you need to find out the exactly what type of object is this based on the data points there in the series. Let's go ahead and try to create here like the integer value series. All right, so it is simple. You can do simply like pd dot series. You can pass this value directly here inside this. So pd series, I do here 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. Let's go ahead and run. And now I get here the data type of this is 64. Similarly, we can also try out for the float. So for float, you can do something like this, pd dot series, and then I say here 1 2 3 4.0. If you remember in our previous lectures, I told you that if you work with integer data and you mix like even a single float value, the whole data type will automatically get converted into a float data type. So there now you see we added just a single float value. Based on that, this whole data frame got converted to a float data frame. Let's go ahead and see if we can create here a mixed data type. So the mixed data type is here the pd.series. Then we have here 1, 2, 3, and then here we have here a 4, then we have here a 5, then here we have a 6. All right, let's go ahead and see this. Now this is object. Do you remember earlier I told you there, if it is not like float, not a, if it is not a float, it is not an integer, it is not a boolean, it's probably a string. Alright, so what happened here, all these value also got converted into a string there. You can do something like this. There is a series S, I say there, and you can get the value 0 there. Alright, so there, and you can also get here the type of first value, and then it says that it is integer. So for time being, what is happening there, if you take this one value as it is, it says that it is here integer, but these values are string. So now you see there str. So whenever you do something like this, all right, so the data type of series becomes there as a object. So if it is object, then it says that it could be a mix. It could be a mix of a string or anything else other than a pure integer, pure float, or pure boolean values. All right. Similarly, you can also mix here a boolean values as well there, something like this. It will be created there, and then you can print this yes as well there. All right, this is a series. Again, it is saying that the data type is object. That means it could be a mix of various data types together in the series. All right, this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching this. I'll see you next one.